Another Supreme Court decision that came out allows in California, they tried to force crisis pregnancy centers that don't want you to have an abortion. They tried to force them to refer you to abortion clinics, and the Supreme Court said no, that is an attack on free speech. But once again, it was a 5-4 decision. So when we're dealing with the Constitution, you want to turn to your Leftist Dictionary to find out what the Constitution means to them. Here's our third entry. Every other Tuesday they come out. Here's a third entry in my Leftist Dictionary. C is for Constitution. C is for Constitution. According to leftists, the Constitution is the sacred law of the land, bequeathed to us by the greatest political thinkers of all time. No, I'm kidding. They hate it. You see, the Constitution enumerates or specifies the powers of the federal government so that Americans know that all other powers not mentioned in the Constitution belong to the individual and the state and local governments. That's not so good for leftists because they want the federal government to be able to control and limit your businesses, your associations, your speech, your religious practices, and anything else they don't like. Now, the Constitution would prevent that. But fortunately, according to leftists, the Constitution is a living document. It's not like other boring old documents that just lie around with words on them that have the same old meanings all the time. No, as a living document, the Constitution can just wake up in the middle of the night, drift into its study, and entirely rewrite itself so that by morning, you'd hardly even recognize it. For instance, the Constitution used to give the federal government absolutely no power to regulate what laws the states made regarding sex or marriage or abortion. And that was no good because leftists know exactly what everyone should think and do about sex and marriage and abortion. So there shouldn't be any disagreement allowed. But remember, the Constitution is alive. So one day, our living Constitution was sitting out on the back porch, washing down a brie-smeared slice of almond cake with a glass of Chardonnay, when suddenly it had a wonderful idea and leapt up from the porch swing so very quickly that the New Yorker fell from its lap before it even had a chance to finish the 30,000-word essay on the life of French feminist lithographer Louise Hervieux. I know, the Constitution said, I'll just insert some new words into the penumbra of my emanations. You won't be able to see the words. In fact, you won't be able to see the penumbras and emanations either. But you'll know the new words are there all right because 5 unelected justices will say they're there, and that will make them magically appear. And lickety-split, as quick as you can say democracy is a thing of the past, the Constitution rewrote itself and now allows the federal government to do just about anything it wants. Yes, a living document is an amazing thing. You can put all the words in it you like, and yet they still remain almost entirely meaningless until they mean exactly what leftists want them to. C is for Constitution. I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is the Leftist Dictionary. I love that guy. He's hilarious. Oh, wait, it's me. All right.